Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, perfectly. And Arnautovic! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Martinelli. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Arnautovic. He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Taremi wins. Great hit! In for the pieces! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read.
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Arsenal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Zalewski. Keeper's ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, well, he's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Has a look and plays it forward. Merino. Pavard cuts it out. Fratesi. That's been cut out, well played. That's good vision. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Fratesi. Martinelli. Martinelli puts his foot on the gas. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Fratesi. Zalewski. He can run. Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Aslani has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ødegaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
White. Oh, that's a fine interception. Zalewski. Oh, super find. He's through, now is he in? Now it's Taremi. Oh, he's seen that early. Used the chance! And the keeper's there to save. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Taremi! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Arnautovic. He's cut it out. Martinelli. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Trossard. Bastoni. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Rice. And he's had it nicked away. Çalhanoğlu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. No, he's just misjudged that one. White. Now it's Ødegaard. Taremi. Taremi proves just a little bit too strong. Raya is there to take. Timber. Ødegaard does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bastoni. Keeper's got good distance on that. Saliba makes the interception. Now it's Arnautovic. Martinelli. And the half-time whistle goes. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix.
Everyone,
With what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. And the shot! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Up he goes! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's an excellent interception. Goes forward. Brilliantly cut out.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Sterling. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Taremi. Ashlani. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's the chance to counter. White. He's through here.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Quality ball. Trossard.
The attendance
That
for
is
this match
good
was
alertness.
60,179.
DeMarco. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Aimed beyond the defence. Fratesi. Zalewski.
Rice. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zalewski. Mikel Merino with a definite foul there.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 30, Sterling. Number 19, Trossard. Coming on the field, number 9, Gabriel
Comfortable
Jesus.
claim for the keeper.
Çalhanoğlu has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. Now the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And very quickly the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And Martinez! Havertz. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when...
He's got the shot away! It's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So is this the start of a comeback? Martinelli. Well timed, excellent interception. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that looks a decent ball. Timber is charging up on the overlap. Oh, he's in! Havertz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. White. Oh, he's burst through. He's found some... Thuram! Rice. Havertz. Oh, he's found support out wide. Havertz. Now Timber. Havertz. Barella. Martinez. That is a great pick out. And he was quick to react. Rice. Shifted it to the flank. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Havertz. Mkhitaryan. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Thuram. And he's one-on-one. And the shot! It's anyone. That's another chance. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shot could be on. And here's Havertz. That's good play. Pavard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got away. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zielinski has a go!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And they're quick to get it back.
2 added
Rice
has been indicated.
Martinelli. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the...
Trossard! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Ødegaard. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Arnautovic. And Arnautovic! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he has been fouled there. Trossard receives it in a good position here. Zalewski. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Martinelli. Rice. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal? Trossard! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, super find. Aslani.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Merino. It's going to be another throw. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Taremi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Taremi, shot at goal! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
After 18 minutes is number 99,
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, nice touch. Zalewski. Ødegaard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's picked out the run. Gabriel Jesus. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hits one! Fratesi. Ødegaard. Looks for the finish. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Arnautovic. Fratesi. Always onto this. And he's taking no chances there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Zalewski. Ødegaard. Rice. Trossard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ashlani. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Zalewski. Now it's Arnautovic. Now that's well seen too. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Not the most accurate pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Ødegaard. He's in a good position here. Has a goal! And one more try! And he hits the net! Arsenal are level. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
35 minutes is number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Ashlani. Goalkeeper's ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Trossard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fratesi. Shifted it to the flank. Merino. Gabriel. Taremi. Saliba looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ødegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zalewski. Zalewski. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's played him through. Taremi. Ashlani. No, that's been intercepted. Gabriel. Martinelli.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, what? He's got the shot away! Ødegaard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played back in. Trossard. He's found a way through. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch, this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
Thank you for your
The
cooperation.
midway point of the game.
Everyone,
Oh, what a
please
half of
welcome
football.
our players.
It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's Martinelli! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gets his pass away. Dumfries looking to hit the byline here. Up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Ødegaard, and he's had it nicked away. Aslani, he is through here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Arnautovic. Taremi! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Oh, I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nicked it back promptly. Trossard gets flagged offside. Bratesi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Long ball looking to counter. Now it's Ødegaard. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Raya deals with it effortlessly.
The attendance for this match was 61,000.
Just about up to the hour now. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Arnautovic. That's a nicely measured pass. And they can counter here. He's through here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Arnautovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Arnautovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the keeper beats it away. That has been knocked clear. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And here's Arnautovic. Taremi. This ended up in no man's land. Dumfries. Bratesi. He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Number 9.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 19. Trossard. Number 41. Rice.
Now it's
Coming on the
Martinez.
field,
Passing
number
is
7,
crisp and sharp.
Bukayo
Oh,
Saka.
what has happened here?
Number 29.
It's been shipped out wide.
Number 17.
Bastoni kept
Zinchenko.
aware, and it is
Substitution
reclaimed
taking
easily.
place.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. That's a sharp pass. Havertz, and he's running through. Now there's a decent hit!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. And the pass is intercepted. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Thuram. White gets over and intercepts. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good-looking ball. He's got away. Header! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and...
Oh, shooting chance! And again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Thuram. Oh, he's been caught napping! He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he gets rid in a hole. Struck first time! No, not quite. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late stitch.
Thuram. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Oh, super find.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a nicely measured pass. Thuram! Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Saka. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Havertz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Martinelli. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's away. Nicely weighted ball. White cuts it out. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Celebrating their birthdays today.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6.
So our
Gabriel.
quest to find the winner
Number 2,
continues.
William Saliba.
Inter Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious?
Number 12.
Now it's Thuram.
Turnbull. Number 3, Tierney. Number 30, Sterling. Number 5, Partey. Substitution.
And that is a little undercooked. Ødegaard. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Oh, that's fabulous.
Saka really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Partey. Darmian. That's good vision. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pass somewhat off target. Chance to finish. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Now it's Havertz. Zinchenko! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mkhitaryan, Martinez, and he's straight offside. Partey just eases him off the ball. Zinchenko, good purposeful running this. Big chance! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 29.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Ødegaard! Arsenal have their second corner now. And the finish! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing. Had a shot. Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time.
Today, please take some time out to give your
And 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, Is there still room for one last bit of drama? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. There's the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
DiMarco gets across to intercept that. And back to the goalkeeper. Now it's Havertz. Havertz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Thuram. Partey did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Havertz. Thuram. Thuram! It's in! All set up now for a dramatic climax. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Fiddles it through, and he welcomes it in.
Arsenal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Pavard cuts out the pass. That is good alertness. Out to the left it goes. Ødegaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No.
Havertz! And that may well be that. That is that. Inter Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Inter must quit.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Oh, he's been real chance! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Gomez. Endrick. Szoboszlai. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Camavinga in acres of space out wide. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Cross in with a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
No, that was never going to make it. He won't be happy with that one. Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they...
Oh, what a mistake! Brahim Diaz. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Szoboszlai. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Güler. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gomez. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It'll be a throw-in. Konate. And it's Salah. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's had it taken off him. Rudiger making good progress on the right-hand side. Out of play for a goal kick. Gravenberg. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lucas Vázquez. He's got tall.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper.
Can he finish? And that's off target.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Rudiger. Lucas Vázquez. Brahim Diaz. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Jota, he's beaten Jota! And one more try! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid.
And the finish! He scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Endrick. Szoboszlai. That's a good ball played into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lucas Vázquez. That is a great ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's intervened well there. He's gone forward. That's a sharp pass. Could move up a gear here. And he has been fouled there. Madrid. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gomez promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodrigo. There's the shot! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Shutter! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah, he has found the way through. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely weighted. He's got the shot away! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Diaz has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
And we come to you now.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Chance in football.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone. Substitution.
And so we're off again. Brahim Diaz. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Szoboszlai. Jota. Brahim Diaz. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. He's through here. Pass is just off target. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai has created one goal already. Konate. Ball played for Gomez. Endrick. Now it's Tchouaméni. And he was alert to it. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's a key interception. Endrick is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Rodrigo. Camavinga. Well, that's well seen too. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
62,005.
And here's Rodrigo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Jota. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Looking for options for movement. Mendy. And he was quick to react. Not the most convincing of passes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Diogo Jota. Coming on to replace him is number
Valverde.
9, Darwin Núñez. Substitutions taking place.
Núñez! Chance! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And it didn't take him long, just sitting on the... Diaz! He has done it! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Could be danger here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Szoboszlai. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
There's the hit! Bellingham. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Interesting ball. Gomez calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Valverde. Modric. He's had a shot! No mistake! Bellingham duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, well played, well played. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get away here? Tries a shot! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Passing nice and neat. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Well, the clearance is short.
You wonder if that's it now, but...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's burst through. Vinicius Junior. Decent hit! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few... And the shot! He scores! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now.
It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Coming on the field is
Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Robertson. Jones. And Endo. Jones. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And here's Chiesa. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Modric. Tchouameni. And he's picked out the run. Mendy. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pinches it off him. Endo. Good ball over the top. Mbappe. That is a great pick out. And he's running through. Now the finish! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Bellingham. Gravenberg, can he spark a counter here? Now it's Chiesa. Chiesa. Robertson. And that has been clubbed away. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Smoking is only allowed in areas shown
Yeah,
on this
it is
map.
coming down
Thank
to
you
those
for your
last 15
cooperation.
minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you... Bellingham! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
That's been cut out, well played. And here's Mohamed Salah. And he's taking no chances there. Valverde. He's played him through. And he's in on Bellingham! Oh, what has happened here? And that has been knocked clear. Rudiger makes the interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Endo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. This might spell... Can he finish? They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Quite a thriller this one's become. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for...
Hits one! Well, now it's fallen kindly here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Endo. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
That's that, the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy.
Brahim Diaz!
Oh, it's fallen loose again!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Mohamed Salah. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Brahim Diaz. Now that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Here's a sharp little ball here. Up he goes! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He could be in here. And he was quick to react. Rodrigo. That looks a good ball through. Tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Goal! After 11 minutes is number 16, Endrick.
So, a breakthrough already. Robertson. And a header! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the goal. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Modric. Has a look and place it forward. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Woola! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scores! And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Terrific header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Endrick. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chouameni. Rodrigo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played back to the goalkeeper. Alaba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the shot! Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gets a good foot in there. Endrick. Rodrigo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he put it away? Robertson, who does have an assist to his name. McAllister. Now it's Diogo Jota. That has been cut short. Jota is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Jota! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Jota. Brahim Diaz. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Szoboszlai. Jota. Goalkeeper's ball. Rodrigo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well read, nice interception. And he's running through. Now the finish! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mohamed Salah really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Endrick. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mohamed Salah, well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely aimed pass. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Robertson, Lucas Vazquez calmly anticipates. Lucas Vazquez is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's hoisted clear. No, that's been intercepted.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Brahim Diaz, he's shooting! And it's come back out to him. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Keeper has taken decisive action. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands. And
Chance! That could spell trouble. That's really well manoeuvred. And they can counter here. He's through here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. McAllister cuts it out. Aimed beyond the defence. Wooler! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Endrick, well, played right into his path. He's away! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Lucas Vazquez. He's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be. And the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Salah.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder. Has a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Was 60,179.
McAllister, and that's hits one! No mistake!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, time for changes
Diogo
on
Jota.
both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace
This
him
is threatening to become a
number
really
9,
good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Gomez. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Mbappe. That is a great... Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Camavinga. Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught on it. There's the shot. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And another try. It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Bellingham. Mbappe. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. That's a little off target. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Turns and goes back. Shapes to shoot! It's there! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2. He's got the shot away! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Substitution on the field. Number 38, Kravenbach. Number 7, Luis
Looking
Diaz.
for options for movement.
Coming on the field, number 3,
McAllister.
Endo. Number 14, Chiesa.
Mbappe,
Substitution in
and Knight
progress.
spots it and intercepts. And he cuts out the supply. Soboslai. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Gomez. He can run onto that. Szoboszlai. Bellingham. Bellingham. Mbappe. It's all... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Darwin into the last 5 minutes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Vinicius Junior! And he hits the net! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Quick reminder today, please.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.